How's it, guys? On behalf of the Roof on Top team, I would like to say big ups to all South Africans that participated in the 2019 elections. Those that couldn't vote and those that refused to vote, it's done now. It's over. It's finished. Finished almost like Musima Amani of the Democratic Alliance. But we'll have to wait and see what the DA does with him. I want to say a big congratulations to Cyril in the middle for winning the national elections for the new ANC political party. And I think this guy is a genius. I'll tell you why. He scheduled the elections in May. And I really think he got the idea from Game of Thrones because he knows winter's coming. And I think other guys like Lakotas, your Julius Malemas, your Cloudies, your Cloudies, your Windies, they didn't see this one coming. And I mean, otherwise they would have sent buses instead of putting up placards on the polls. But I think the IEC, they almost compromised our democracy. And I don't understand. They've been doing it for over 25 years, and they only work every 2 years and every 5 years. Don't you guys know that? I don't understand. IEC, dead people cannot vote. I see some people even voting more than once. I see indelible ink disappearing. Come on, don't you know indelible ink needs to be rotated? Don't you know anything about stock rotation, guys? First in, first out. That's how it works. But was it the Russians or was it the Guptas who tried to rig our elections and who stole Mad Cloudy's votes, guys? Come on, you need to know these things. But now with over 26 million voters registered to vote, over 3 million refused, over 235,000 spoiled their ballots deliberately. The ANC must get the message, and why most of these parties has a C in the name: ANC, ACM. This one is CCC. But for me, Cyril must now understand the people voted for him for change, for real change, for corruption to end. But I think the people that voted for the ANC, they getting this change. Hear that? 2 rand. There's an animal on this 2 rand. Here's a tube of 20 cents. It looks like a protea plant. Here's 50 cents. Look here. There's a flower on here. Look at this 100 rand. Madiba. Here's a younger version of Madiba with Robben Island. You see, they want to remind us, the ANC, the new ANC, not the old one, they need to remind us and use Madiba as a symbol and the apartheid to retain power. And the new DA, they're trying hard to get rid of this old legacy of apartheid and racism that they inherited. And these guys are using this to stimulate us, to confuse voters. Meanwhile, older people that gets pension from government, they think it's the ANC that's paying. It's our people that's paying. The people that work, it's our tax and our VAT that we're paying. So it is what it is. I think the Democratic Alliance, they didn't see it coming with the Freedom Front Plus. They took off like a Custer Samenia. They took a lot of the DA votes too. Now, while we have to, welcome yet again Manga Sutubuteleze in Pali, I think the EFF did very, very well under the circumstances. I think they could have done better if they actually reminded their followers to vote for them and to register to vote for them first of all, and not spoil ballots. They still have some work to do. I think Cope, it's a dismal performance. Cope didn't cope. Hey, Baba, you mustn't cry, Lakota, ne? Next time you must cope, ne? And Bantu Lumiza, what happened? You teach a man a fish. You give a man a fish. You can't go fishing when it's elections time, Baba. And Matt Cloudy, he's my favorite. ACM, he wanted to be president. There's never a dull moment with Cloudy around, guys. But nobody tried to steal your votes, Cloudy. It's that tongue of yours. You don't speak right. It's not AFM, it's ANC. That's what you said. You must speak right. It's ACM. People thought you said ANC. That's why they voted for ANC. Damn it. And my favorite, must be my favorite, Andile. Hey, Baba. You failed. You must stop this now, this nonsense. You must go to, what's his name, your friend, Lindsay Maasdorp. Tell Lindsay, the Titanic sank. But by the way, Lindsay, ask your friend, my colored friend, tell me, man, where is this Maasdorp? And did the people of Maasdorp even vote for us? And to my friend Sebastian Peterson from the EPMO party, I want to say to you, I want to say well done. You almost came last. You didn't come last, but you never gave up. I am sincere when I say you, this positiveness that you have, it's not the same as the Mad Cloudies and the Andiles. You actually got more votes than Fadil Adams of the Gatvol Capetonian party. Yes, but I don't think people were ready for a colored man, president. I don't think they're quite ready for a colored, bruh. But you know, you ended up with over 200,000 that you paid at the IEC as a deposit. You're gonna lose that. I want to help you. Bring those 507 voters over the roof on top. If we charge 850 rand per roof to waterproof it, we can make a killing over 430,000. We split it halfway. You can pay them back. But I think Antipet was ready. Antipet came with a good name. It just flows. It's got that swag. Good. We all good. But I think Antipet, when she decided on the logo, she got a picture of a burger. And when people are hungry, and when you combine the two, it's a fantastic combination. But I really voted for Antipet because of that video that I saw of Uncle Peter. Uncle Peter de Villiers is my hero. And he came up and he said, and he had his rugby ball just because. And he said, "Hi South Africa, I am Peter de Villiers. Let me tell you why I must vote and support Antipet of the Good Party. When many of us had worked very hard to improve ourselves," and goes on blah blah blah. Now uncle, I voted for Antipet because of you, and I respect you, but you must help me here. For over 3 years I've been asking Antipet, maybe you can help me. Go to Antipet's office now. You knock on the door and you will hear her talking to herself inside and say, "I need to clear my name." Don't bother about that. She wants to clear her name. Just knock on the door and say, "Auntie, can I come in? It's Uncle Pete." And when she says, "Visit, come on," you go in there and you say, "Antipet, Selwyn us. He says we must fix South Africa. We must fix our roof on top." Don't get too excited. And then you ask her, but he says, "I must ask you, Auntie, if Auntie no looks van die water worry." And then you throw the ball like you did in that video for no apparent reason.